Good day to thee, my lords and ladies. Okay, so, okay, you don't want me to talk and hold you at the same time? No? Okay then. Anyways, what was I saying? Oh yeah, okay, so I had a totally different video planned for today, but that plan totally flew out the window because my editing software program, app thing that I was using crashed, and yeah, now all that's gone. So I needed here we are. Anyways, what we're going to be doing today is I thought it would be fun if we did some costumes together. I mean, I make stuff, and most of the stuff that I make is for costumes, so I kind of thought, you know, makes sense to me, right? Okay, so I was thinking we start off with a pirate costume. I really love pirates. Pirates are just one of my favorite things, costume-wise. Love the looks, love the styles. It's just great. Anyways, now to add to that, I thought we would start off by doing a pirate costume that I think almost anybody could build from just the things that they have sitting in their closet. What do you think? Sounds doable? Let's find out. Then again, you did click on the video. Alright, so first off, I do apologize in advance if you hear a lot of strange background noises. I'm not sure if I can cut those out. Oh, it's moving. I'm not sure if I can cut those out with the new thing that I'm using now, so just bear with me while I go through all those learning curves again. Yay! Anyways, to start off the look, I was thinking to do two options that I'm pretty sure most everybody might have. Now, ladies, this would be your bottoms. It's your workout leggings. Workout leggings actually make fantastic costume bottoms in most scenarios. Now, there are options where you're going to want some wider legged pants, but in a pinch, these things are actually great because they have the pockets and your phone can fit in them. It's great. For your top, I was thinking about two different ones. This one, or where'd it go? Either this one or this one. Both have the really wide, drapey sleeves and kind of off the shoulder. So both are great options. This one kind of gives more of the Asgard vibes, if you know what I mean. But I think we're going to go with this one. Alrighty, here's the top. It's got the nice drapey sleeves. They're just so fun, and they make you just kind of want to do weird stuff with your fingers, which honestly, once you're in costume, it's half the pirate vibes. If you know, Jack Sparrow, it's kind of, yeah, I love it. Okay, now I forgot to mention, guys, if you're watching this, you could totally go for a flouncy top like this. A-okay, have at it. Bottoms, pirate, let's avoid the workout leggings, okay? There are times and there are places. Pirate is not one of them. Also skip the jeans, okay? If you need to go out and buy a pair of pants, I'm very sorry. Jeans aren't it. Neither are workout leggings for the guys. Glad we got that out of the way. Alright, so here's the top. It's flouncy. It's got the boat neck. It could go off the shoulder thanks to the elastic. Either way is super, super fun. It's kind of long, which is also great. I just hit my head because I forgot how tall I was. Womp womp. But, now for the leggings. Awesome. Okay, so now we got the leggings. Ta-da! So, they're the normal leggings. They got the pockets. The long shirt comes all the way down. Now we're just in all black. So, now what? Well, now is where we get into accessories. Now, accessories will make or break any costume. I like to say, make a character, not make a costume. if you're making a character, then everything looks put together. You've got all your pieces, you're knowing what's going on, you look cohesive, if you know what I mean. If you're making a costume, then nothing quite works together, if you know what I mean. Oh, hi. Oh, she ran away. Yeah. So, here's what we're gonna need to kind of get everything together. We're gonna need some sort of headpiece. It could be a bandana, it could be a hat, it could be literally a pillowcase. I'll show you with that one, actually. And then we're gonna need some sort of, oops, sorry, I didn't know you were there. I did not know you were there. And then we're gonna need some sort of belt to help give some sort of silhouette. Southern's coming out. Silhouette. Alrighty. Even if you're a dude, some sort of belt, especially when it comes to pirates. After that, you're gonna need the jewelry. Again, even if you're a dude, you need the jewelries. Alrighty? And of course, you're gonna need some sort of footwear. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Let's do it. For my sash, I'm actually going to be using, instead of like a costume belt or anything like that, this is a twin size bed sheet that was previously cut in half ages and ages ago, because my mom actually, ages and ages ago, when she was getting married, this was one of her tablecloths, which was an old bed sheet. Crazy, huh? So, what we're gonna do with this is we're just gonna twist it up to make it a little bit easier to manage, and then wrap it just like this. I'm going to take this portion around again. I didn't quite center that right. This goes through like that. Then it goes around. And the long portion goes through there. And then this part gets tucked under. And then just like that. Ow. Why do I keep doing that? Next is our headpiece. This is a large pillowcase for like a throw pillow from IKEA, and it works beautifully. Now, if you have shorter hair than I do, then I suggest using something a little bit smaller, but I've got a lot of long hair, so this is going to help kind of keep that contained and off the back of my neck at the same time, effectively keeping you a little bit cooler. Now, if it's one of these with like the pillow pocket, you know, where the pillow goes in to keep it from falling out, supposedly, you're going to want that part like on your forehead area. Otherwise, it's going to look really bulky in the back and kind of dumb. So, you just turn your head upside down, stuff your head in the pillowcase, kind of gather up all the pieces, get my ears out of here. The tighter you can hold it, the better. Can't see. There we go. Now from here, you're going to gather in all the loose bits, pinch it really tight, just like that. Make sure you get all your neck hairs in there. Then, to keep it there, a piece of string will work wonderfully. Like twine, this is actually a little piece of twine, string, because you're going to have a hard time getting a hairband over that, but you just gotta loop it around. Just bear with me for a moment.
I kind of forgot that I had my mirror back and I could step in front of it and then just see better what I was doing to tie it on there. Yeah, but I didn't do that, and so I'm taking 5 years. But I sped the footage up as much as I possibly could. Let me know if you want me to just cut to the next scene next time, I guess. Yeah.
Now, when you're actually doing it, you're gonna go around a lot more times, but I don't need it to stay all day, so I'm not gonna. The next thing to do to keep that on your head is some bobby pins. Basically, just gonna make little X's. You want the curvy part to go on the bottom. There you go. Ta-da! Now we got the head thing on there. Next part is jewelry. So the heart necklace doesn't really go with the vibe that I'm looking for. So we're just gonna take that off. And then I think we can leave the pearl. So that'll stay. Now, one thing that I really like to do is leave one stud and then use one long dangly earring. If you don't have your ears pierced, don't worry about it. Clip-ons are a thing, or you can just skip earrings entirely. For my long dangly, just using one of these long chain earring things. Use anything you like. There you go. All right. Next, it's for the rings. Now, none of these rings have to go together. Think about it. The pirate's just gonna collect whatever the pirate likes. Shiny is as shiny does. So, I've got a giant finger ring. And then I've got a little pinky ring. That one doesn't fit there. There we go. Well, we'll just leave that one out. Ta-da! I used to have a thumb ring, but I don't know where it went. I can't find it anywhere. It vanished. Alright. Let's get a full look. One more thing that you could do is makeup. I don't really do the whole makeup thing. Most of it kind of like makes my eyes red and watery and itchy, and that's not fun. So I tend to skip makeup.
0, 1, 2, 3. Let's get started.
Real good.
Ain't nobody stopping me.
Alright, tell me what you think. If you liked the costume, if you think it works out well, tell me if you think I did a good job for a bed sheet, a pillowcase, and random things I had hanging in my closet. If you got any suggestions on what I could do differently, let me know those too. That's all I got for you today, and happy costuming. Good luck, have fun.